Last month, Thomas Galvin, the chairman of the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors, sent a letter to U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi urging her to end the Department of Justice's investigation into Phoenix Police. So now that the feds have backed off Phoenix PD, what are the chances the sheriff's office will see some relief from federal oversight?
Supervisor Galvin joining us on the Newsmaker line. Let's start, and good morning, by the way, with the difference between with the difference between what could have happened to Phoenix PD and what is happening to the sheriff's office, which is costing a lot of money, right?
Yes. Good morning, guys. Thank you for having me. And there is a very important distinction. There's two kinds of federal oversight that we're talking here, and there's a lot of discussion of consent decrees. The Department of Justice under the previous administration had been investigating the Phoenix Police Department and other police agencies around the country. And what was expected was that, they're going to force these guys saying, hey, you don't want to go through expensive litigation or have us come after you. Just sign a form, a consent, in which we will control your police agency. What the sheriff's office has been dealing with is a lawsuit from 2007 in which the sheriff's office lost the lawsuit. So a federal judge has had control and oversight over the sheriff's office over the last 15 years, and it's been the same judge. So when we look at the Constitution, Article 3 is for judges, Article 2 is for executives, and that is the distinction.
So the DOJ is in, even if just a tangentially way, they're involved in keeping an eye on the sheriff's office, though, aren't they?
Yes, they are. They are involved, and we've been talking to them about it. In fact, Maricopa County has had discussions directly with the Attorney General's office. What I would like to see is an expression of support from D.C. for the vast reforms, the vast improvement and progress made at the sheriff's office over the last 15 years, because this has cost Maricopa County taxpayers and everyone listening right now $352 million over the last 15 years, and the board just had to approve $34 million over the next year. And I think these resources could be better deployed if we're able to put our sheriff deputies back on the street instead of sitting at desks filling out paperwork.
So bottom line it for us, what has to happen to get the sheriff's office out from under this?
Well, it's not easy. I joined the County Board of Supervisors 4 years ago, and when I started looking into this deeply and really studying it, everyone told me there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. And in many ways, that's true because the federal judge has complete control over this. But on the other hand, I'm like, is this how it's supposed to work in a constitutional republic? Because the sheriff's office, as the County Board of Supervisors, are accountable on a local level to the voters. And the voters have voted on a sheriff 4 different times. We are now on our 4th sheriff. So what we did, we decided this year there is something we can do about it. We hired one of the best constitutional law attorneys in the country to look at it in a legal sense. And this attorney has been working with us closely. I'm going to say stay tuned, but we're looking at legal paths that we can unwind this or figure a way out of it.
So when you say stay tuned, do you feel like this might be the last time that you and the rest of the Board of Supervisors has to pay, tens of millions of dollars to a federal oversight office?
I don't know, but I hope so.
Okay. All right. We'll take that as some hope.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Definitely hope in my part and definitely diligence on the part of the Board of Supervisors that we're not going to let this go. We're going to fight on behalf of taxpayers, but also on behalf of the employees and the deputies and detention officers at the sheriff's office.
All right, Supervisor Thomas Galvin joining us on the Newsmaker line with this, with all of the changes in the Justice Department and their approach to policing and police departments across the country. Maybe there's a sliver of hope that the county has made improvement, A, and B, it's enough to get out from under this thing.
And if at $352 million, those improvements haven't been made, at least according to the judge and the ACLU, who, by the way, initiated this lawsuit in the first place. It's like, when do they think that actually might happen? Right? That's one of the things I've heard a lot about is people keep complaining that they're moving the goalposts on this.
Right. And boy, does that line go up and up and up when it comes to costs.
Thanks for watching Arizona's Morning News. Click to watch more from KTAR News and hit the button in the middle to subscribe.